Hey, just wanted to go over how to submit podcasts. You have two ways that you can submit your podcast, but I would instruct you, hopefully, especially if we don't end up back, at creating your podcast in a way that you could actually distribute it on your blog. And that means that you would post it to your YouTube channel. So you can't upload an MP3 straight to YouTube. You've probably figured that out. You can download to turn in your podcast or your podcast intros or any of those projects. When you're on your dashboard, this is your dashboard. When you're on your dashboard in Soundtrap, you can simply go in here, click Share Project, and it gives you this link. And that's the link that you turn in to me to be able to listen to it. But that link's only good for 30 days, so you would not be able to use that in any kind of like distribution form. So what you can do is to download your project. So let's say that this was my example here, and I'm going to download it. This is just my intro, but you would do this with your actual podcast, not your intro. Now, you would be on your Chromebook, so you would download this and probably into a folder on your Google Drive. But there's a website called Tunes to Tube, and you can go to Tunes to Tube and sign in with your Google account. So just use your school Google account to connect and be sure you allow. And it's real simple. The only big kicker is you need to have a file to use to be the thumbnail or the picture. So on my fitness blog, if you look at my podcast, there's a picture there. It's got my picture and some words for the episode or whatever. So notice here it says click upload files and up to 50 megabyte MP3. So you would click and upload your file, but you also have to upload an image. And notice it says it needs to be 1280 by 720. So if we go into Canva, that'd be the easiest place to do this. You're going to want to create a design that is a specific size. So 1280, and I already forgot what it was. I'm really bad about like remembering things. Back here, 1280 by 720. So 1280 by 720, and click Create Design. And then in here in Canva, you'll create your picture that would show the whole time. So now if you choose any of these, like free ones. It doesn't really matter. These are like slideshows is what they are because that's what this is the size of. But all you really need is one picture. So let's say I just pick this picture here. Okay. And right now this one is not free. See, it says Canva over the picture. That's just because there's that picture there. So if I replace that picture, then I could do it. So I could replace it by one that's in here. Or, if it's your podcast, you might replace it with your own picture. So I might upload look at the things I have. Upload a picture. Well, this is me in high school, but it's fine. So let's say I upload that and drop it in. So, well, I can't quite get it in there, but let me delete this one. So you should be able to adjust the picture that's in here. And I'm going to just delete this. Actually, I think it's just over the top of a black box, so it won't really matter. I'll just delete it. There, now I can just pop my picture in here and use it however I want, or, you can adjust this however you want to. I'm going to cover up that little other thing here, but so I might put whatever my name of my podcast is on here, and then, episode 1, March 2020, and then whatever the name of the episode is, that kind of thing. So it doesn't have to be anything like super fancy. Like that would be fine. This probably should be in front because you can't see it. Position, forward. There we go. Okay. So it could be something simple, a picture, episode, whatever, month, name of the episode, and then the name of your actual podcast. You're going to download that. I like to go with JPEGs because they're smaller. So you'll download that to your Google Drive also. I'm just popping everything on my desktop because I'm on my actual computer. Episode 1. Okay. And then we can pop into Tunes to Tube. And so at this point, I click on Upload Files, and I'm going to go grab both of those. So I'm going to grab my podcast piece, podcast intro, and my podcast episode 1 slide. So I'm holding down Control and selecting both of those. Put them in there. You give it time so it uploads it all. There it goes. Now they're both uploaded. And then it gives you options. And notice that you can create your own background image in here using the title of the MP3. So you could do that from within there. Or you can do it like I said, which I think is just the easiest way. You've got all these other things that you can do. Describe your video, podcast intro. You would put the actual name of your podcast. So if mine was like Tanya's Fitness Podcast, episode 1, and then whatever it's called, and then type a description, and then I guess put a tag, whatever. And then it says it'll be on YouTube right after you do it, or it'll be private. Now I would go ahead and put it so it's live for now, but then you can go into your YouTube account in a few minutes and make it unlisted. Don't make it private or nobody can see it, but make it unlisted. That way it will not necessarily show up in the results if that's not what you like. And then you're going to hit the button at the bottom to convert it, and it should start that process to convert it. Now, an intro is not super long. It's like my intro is like 20 seconds long. This will take a little time because it is free. But once it's finally done, it automatically will put it on my YouTube. And I had already connected my school YouTube, so you may have another step here where you have to connect it to your YouTube. But mine's on there, so now I have it. And there it is.
This is
So there it is. Okay. And now it's live on YouTube. I can go to my studio on YouTube once I'm in there. And then if you don't want it to show up in search results, because I'm guessing most of you probably aren't going to want that, let me go to my videos. Then you can go in here and mark it instead of public. You can mark it unlisted. Oh, look, I got a copyright claim. As soon as I upload that, I must have a song on there. Anyway, so there it is. It's listed in there. And now if I go into the video itself, you can make any other changes that you want to. So if you don't like your description, you can fix it. If you want to change the thumbnail, you can fix it. You want to set your, whether you made it for kids or not, all that stuff, you can take care of all that. Just be sure to hit save. And that's pretty much that. Now to put it on your blog, you would have to embed the video onto the blog. So on Blogger, let me get logged in, and I'm not on, well, yeah, this one will work. Oh, it's fine. I'll just do a post. So you would put your podcast episode 1, and then right here, you really don't have to write about it if you don't want to. We just need the embed code. So you're going to have to go into here, and I don't know if the school accounts will let you do this or not, to be perfectly honest. It says my channel is approved, but I don't know if it will say your channels are approved or not. So we'll have to see. So let me get here into the shareable link, and then I'm going to go straight to my page. If for some reason it's not, let me know, because I can approve your channel from my computer. All right. See, like mine says it's in a channel approved. As long as it's in a channel approved, you should be able to get an embed code. So I'm going to come down here and hit share and embed, and it gives me a code. I'm going to copy this code. Okay. And you wouldn't have this problem if you were like on your phone and you weren't using your school account, but you're going to go to HTML and paste in that code, and then switch back to compose, and you should see your video just sitting there. That's pretty much it. And then you can publish it, and now I have my episode post. So when I come in here to my technology page, there's my episode. So I know I kind of threw a lot at you, but I wanted to throw as much as I could into 10 minutes. So again, you would create your channel artwork in Canva. You would go to Tunes to Tube and put the MP3 that you got out of Soundtrap along with the picture that you downloaded from Canva into Tunes for Tube. You're going to connect it to your YouTube channel. Then you're going to go into your Creator Studio and make it unlisted instead of public, unless you want it to be public. And then once you've got all of that going, you're going to get the share link. That's an embed code. And take the embed code, pop it into Blogger, and in Blogger, switch to HTML view, paste in the code, back to compose view so you can see it, and then publish it. I know it's a lot of steps, but I know you're real smart and you can handle it. So again, if you get in here and it says that your channel is not approved on there, let me know and I'll go through and approve it. But you're going to need to send me your YouTube link so I can do that for you. All right. Thanks, guys.